So the 2021 Chewly Championships, we are in the home stretch now. So let's go ahead and go over the lightweights. We have with us Jacob Jet, one of the Foster Crates paleontologists, and Aiden Rouse, paleontologist representing Florida. Hi, guys. How y'all doing today?
Pretty good. Pretty excited about these fights. How are things with you?
Oh, man. So let's jump right in. We're going to start off with the lightweight. The number 3 lightweight Utahraptor took on our Cinderella story, Ceratosaurus, that won by less than 10 votes last time. And in this particular encounter, putting it up to the public, every vote counted. 1 vote separated Utahraptor, who narrowly defeated Ceratosaurus. Unbelievable. My heart was broken because the Cinderella number 7 advancing would have been amazing. What did you guys think of that battle, Ceratosaurus and Utahraptor?
Sorry to see Ceratosaurus out so quick. Well, I mean, I guess not quick. Ceratosaurus made a good run of it this year. You know, he's been in it this whole time. He went farther than I thought he would. Not as far as I hoped he would. But, you know, Utahraptor brings a whole lot of weaponry into this one. So it's a cool fight. It's a cool fight.
I'm with you on that one. I mean, I did want to see Ceratosaurus win, but I mean, Utahraptor does have lots of firepower underneath its wing, theoretically and literally. But I think at the end of the day, though, you just can't beat weaponry versus something that's it has big teeth. Big teeth. It's could arguably be bigger than Allosaurus is bigger than Utahraptor, but agility. I mean, Utahraptor is super agile when you compare it to what we think about Ceratosaurus. So maybe in this case, agility got the better of the battle, and overall, Utahraptor took it out.
I think the voting public got it right. 1 vote. I think if you played this 10 out of 10 times, I think it's a 50-50 split. Very different, the all weaponry, the speed. However, Ceratosaurus, if it takes a chunk off that Utahraptor, it could take the arm out. I mean, it's got massive, just the teeth of Ceratosaurus are unbelievable blade. I love those teeth. And the way they stick out and hang, even on the juveniles. They just complete slash. So
it's so cool. And just because that horn isn't like functional as a horn, it's still cool. That's the thing. Ceratosaurus is cool.
There's no doubting that. What also shocked me was I was watching this live. It was with less than 1 minute. The final vote was cast. Someone came in and voted for Utahraptor with less than a minute left, and it broke the tie. I thought we were going into overtime. So incredible, the closeness. So now Utahraptor has advanced to the lightweight finals, and it's up against another incredible battle, which was our friend Megaraptor, the name bearer of the Megaraptorids, the massive hand-clawed beast, squaring off against Alioramus, a little-known Tyrannosaur. And I thought this battle was pretty interesting because you've got 2 drastically different style dinosaurs.
Well, that's what's exciting about it. You know, I mean, like they're both really big animals, but they both have such a different approach to how they go after prey and how they take on other big predators. We know that I'm a Tyrannosaur snob, and I was expecting Alioramus to come through on this one because that bite force is hard to contend with. So I was a little surprised here, but pretty cool nonetheless.
It's called a Megaraptor. I mean, great, it's not a raptor, but I mean, when you're looking at those claws, it's the nearest thing you could get to a large dromaeosaur. I mean, Megaraptor is such a fierce animal. And yes, I am also a Tyrannosaur person myself. But at the same time, Utahraptor, it's going to be the battle of the claws. Which big clawed animal is going to turn out winning this one? That's going to be really interesting to see. Well, it's going to be raptor versus raptor, even though one's not a raptor. But
with claws like that, man, the difference is academic.
It's so true. I also wondered how the public was going to vote. I actually thought Megaraptor was going to run away with it. And early on, Megaraptor was up 80 to 20%. But over the course of the evening and the next day, Alioramus began clawing its way back in and ultimately fell a little bit short. I did think the Tyrannosaur biting power was going to carry today, but it's hard to argue against those massive mega slashing claws, plus speed. I mean, it's got speed and agility. So in a way, we just saw a mirror of the Ceratosaurus Utahraptor battle. And you're right, Aiden, you've set it up. Raptor versus Raptor. And I don't know. I really don't know which way it's going to go. I don't. What are you guys thinking? Exactly.
Yeah, it's one of those weird matchups. In the end, I could see Utahraptor taking it out from a public standpoint. I think it'll be interesting to see Megaraptor kind of get some love and attention and actually come out to win this thing. It's a very little known group of dinosaurs that's still constantly being discovered. So, which can inspire lots of popularity behind the name. So, and I mean, the name sounds awesome too, Megaraptor. So I think it's going to be Utahraptor, but as I just said, it could also go to Megaraptor. So.
It's way too close to call. Way too close to call. I won't even speculate on this one. Way too close.
I'm going to go.
Flip.
So Fossil Crate sells. We're the only folks who sell the Megaraptor at hand claw. This is amazing. And we're the only ones to sell the Utahraptor hand claw, which is these fish hook, meat hook claws. All the Utahraptor specimens that are mounted all over the world, the hand claws are wrong. They actually put toe claws on them. So I think when the public thinks of the Utahraptor skeleton, they're actually got it. They're thinking of this Freddy Krueger-like creature, but that wasn't the case. So I'm going to give the advantage to Utahraptor slightly. I'm going to say that combination of killing claw plus just wicked hand claws takes out these massive slashers. But this one's so close. I think that, I don't know. I'm just excited to see the votes and see what happens.
It's going to be a good one. No matter what happens, it's going to be good.
Absolutely. Can't wait.
And just like what you mentioned, those hand claws are super recurring. I mean, they're probably the most fish hook shaped claws on any dromaeosaur of that size.
Yeah.
So,
well, it was a lot of fun when we were molding the original hand claw from the Utahraptor. Everybody thinks of those toe claws. That's the first thing you think of when you think of any big raptor like that. And so everybody had to get a peek at this Utahraptor claw, and it is just like Aiden was saying, that recurve on it is so strong. It looks just like my cat's claws almost. It's like this really nice hook to it, and brutal, man. Those claws, if he gets them into something, he's gonna hang on, and he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it is incredible. The big conundrum we face is we don't know what size individual those two lone hand claws go to, because they're fairly small in comparison to those massive claws. And there's so much visual bias because since '93, everyone's thought of those big hand claws only to discover those were toe claws. We're still rewriting the record books and going through more specimens.
That's the fun of science.
Absolutely.